This is Print Lab TV. Always the best.
Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. I remain your very good friend, Israel Otejam. So today I'll be talking about 5 loan apps you must avoid if you want to live long. 5 loan apps you must avoid if you want to live long. Now, over the months, over the years, we have started seeing lots of companies, fintechs, go into the loan business, and this has raised a lot of concern for individuals and the government, because most of them are not licensed, so they tend to operate like fraudsters. They tend to operate like the devil itself. So today I'm talking about these major loan apps that we have seen in the industry that you must avoid to live a long life. So if you care about your mental health, you care about your relationship with your family members, your colleagues, your friends, then you need to avoid these loan apps. Now, unlike the licensed loan companies or loan applications on the internet, like Fairmoney, like Branch, like Carbon, that was formerly Pay Later, these other loan apps are devilish in nature. They operate like fraudsters. So you have to do everything you can to avoid them, to have a perfect mental health. Well, the number one on my list today is Sokoloan. Sokoloan has been around for maybe 2 or 3 years, and they have a very devilish way of recovering their money. And this has actually raised a lot of concern, even for NITDA, that's the organization that manages loans and privacy and government. They have been fined, but they won't stop. So one thing is, if you default on Sokoloan, they will send your pictures everywhere to your contacts, and they will tell them you're a criminal. They can even declare you dead. They will write it there that you are dead, and they will send such messages to your dad, to your mom, and you know what that means. So that people start panicking. So if you care about your mental health, you care about the mental health of your family members, you have to do everything you can to avoid Sokoloan. You have to do everything you can to avoid Sokoloan. So that's number one on the list. I have another one here. We call it Lcredit. Now, one thing about Lcredit is they also defame the services contact, but one thing is they don't add pictures. At least they've not started for now. As at the time of me making this video, they've not started adding pictures to whatever defamation messages they send to their contact. So one thing, you need to avoid Lcredit, because Lcredit will call you till your battery runs die. They will call your contact. They will lie to them that use them as guarantor, even when you never use them as guarantor. So you need to do everything you can to avoid Lcredit. Lcredit will call and call and call and call and call till they frustrate your life. So if you care about your mental health, avoid Lcredit. Now, number 3 here is iMoney. iMoney, well, they defame, but before they defame, they go to a large extent of making sure they crush your mentality, your brain process. They will crush your personality. They will dehumanize you mentally. Before they do that, they will send they threaten your life, send crazy messages, and at the end of the day, you start asking yourself, that what led me into this. Now, number 3 is Xcredit. Xcredit started very well, but as it is now, it started very well. So that's number 4. It started very well, and over the months, over the years, they became bad. I don't know where they hired these agents from. It's like they pick them from the pit of hell. So I rather in regards to their staff as agents of darkness. So they have this history of people calling you before the due date and embarrassing you. They will call you, shout at you, curse your parents, curse your entire life. They call you every minute just to get their repayment. Now, number 5 is Kashkash. Kashkash, okay, after this I'm going to add one more to make it 6. So make it 6 loan apps you must avoid to live a long life. Now, Kashkash is a 2 weeks loan. I believe they also send information messages, but being a 2 weeks loan is still reasonable. And before they send it takes time, but sincerely they will drag you in the pit. they will drag you in a pit if you fall into their trap. The last one, which I believe is one of the most devilish out there, is Cashlion. Cashlion is terrible. Cashlion is a 1 week loan, and they will charge you as maybe like 30% or even 40% for a week loan, 7 days loan. By the fourth or the sixth day, you start getting calls and they are chasing you up and down, shouting at you, nagging and all. Then if you default, they might give you like first day, second day, third day before they start defaming you. Now, one thing is this video is not to encourage you not to make your payment. And like I've always said in other videos, you must ensure that if at all you have to take loan, make sure it's worth it. And you should have a plan of paying back your loan. So this is not a sort of encouragement for you not to repay. It is just for you to be careful. So we care about you, we care about your life, we care about your mental health, we care about your family members. And in the last 1 month, I've had calls like 15 to 20 calls per day from people, families breaking up, parents disowning their children, wife breaking up with the husband, fighting, beating, and all. I've seen students that have stopped going to classes, staff that got sacked just because of loan sharks spoiling their names, tarnishing their image, and all. So this is not just a video, it's a sort of I don't know. I'm just trying to make you understand the fact that if you don't need loan, don't get it. If you ever get it, then you should be willing to repay. You should have a means of repaying your loan. Don't get loans you can't pay back. If at all you have to get the loan, don't go the extra mile of getting it from the devil, because they will mess you up. So if at all you want to get the loan and you don't want to pay back, then you should know that it has repercussions, which has to do with you losing your integrity, losing businesses, losing your employment, your spouse, and all. So it comes as a price, and you must be willing to give back that price. You must be willing to pay the price if at all you choose to default. So make sure you subscribe to this channel, because I have other videos that will help you, block these loan house from accessing your contacts, that will protect your privacy. And I have some other videos too about finance, about skills, about businesses. So you need to subscribe to get updated every single day when I release my videos. Stay tuned and have a good day. Bye.
Like I said, these are the most dangerous loan apps. So let's check them on Play Store. The first one is Sokoloan. That's Sokoloan, so make sure you avoid it at all costs. And the second one is Lcredit. And the third one is you have iMoney. Fourth one is Xcredit. And the fifth one is Kashkash. And the last one, which is last one is Cashlion. Don't forget, make sure you avoid all of them. They are dangerous and devilish. Have a good day. Bye.